It's always so dirty and full of dead fish. Ooh, they're alive. What the hell? Look, all of them are moving here.
Walking 12,000 kilometers from China to Europe. This is the final episode we're gonna have in Zhongshan Industrial City. As we're leaving Zhongshan, we come across a fishing town. We got fish farms after fish farms. And close to the end of this episode, looks like it's about to rain. That will be the first rain ever since we left our first city.
Food here last night, drinking beers. Chinese beers. But yeah, you can drink openly in the public here in China with alcohol, beers, everything, wines. But of course, you shouldn't disturb the public. Once you're drunk, you gotta go home. Otherwise, they can arrest you. Look, this is the middle of nowhere, and you still get rubbish. I don't think people walk here. How the rubbish got here, huh? Look, this is the pond that they do the fish farm. It's not too deep. It's about, I'll say, 3 meters deep. But looks like these people here kind of just watering it. I'm not sure you can tell. Why do you water a fishing pond? That doesn't make sense. The watering the fishing pond, maybe with chemicals and medicines. The piping is running all the way from the house over here. Let's try to talk to this guy here. Maybe he will give us some insights. Hopefully. 你好，你知道他们为什么把这水池里面还浇水吗？
它不是浇水，它这个泥浆要冲一下。
冲走它？
不冲走它，它有一些是高一点的，把它冲平一点。
哦，冲平，这是要养鱼的是吧？
养虾的应该是。
哦，养虾。你不是这里的吗？
我也不是这里的。
哦，你在看而已。
看它怎么操作。
好的，谢谢，拜拜。你是开卡车的吗？
没有。
就是附近住在附近的。
我在附近，我们搞这个鱼塘这个烧多的，碳排放的。
哦，也是养殖用的。
对，所以我们也现在跑这业务了。
This guy tried to sell to the fish farmer here, promote his product for fish farming. Oh man, the weather is the best so far. Weather like this, we can walk for a long time. I think close to 6 hours. So many fish here. She's doing a record. Oh wow. Look at this. I think you call that the snakehead fish. That's the Chinese name. I'm not sure the English name. Do you guys have that kind of fish in your country? Because I think the head is kind of look like a snake, so they call it the snakehead fish. It's quite common. They eat it here in the restaurants. You can put it in the steamboat, eat it with noodles and glass noodle with soup. It is definitely not a premium fish here. The price does get really cheap. It's a low tier of fish. Chinese do love their food, so they want it fresh. They want it like good, like tastes good, no funny taste. So this kind of fish, I think it has a strong smell, so it sells cheap. But again, if you are on a budget, this is the kind of fish you go for. There are other freshwater fish they sell here in China that are much more expensive, sometimes double the price, even triple the price. So the quality of the fish range quite a bit here. Maybe we do get rain today, which I don't mind at all. Thinking about when we first started the journey at March, I think by the end of March, I think that's the best time. I quite miss the weather like that. I do want to pack some clothes, some t-shirts, underwear and socks. It's not too cold like December, January. It's a perfect temperature between 24 and 27 degrees. It's really comfortable to walk. You do get some sweat, but not as much. Unfortunately, I didn't know back then. We had it really good. Look, they have this kind of white powders. They spread inside the pond of the fish farm. I think it's some kind of medicines for the next season to farm the fish and make them healthier. But then again, always the water right outside the fish pond, fish farm here is always so dirty and full of dead fish on top. What the hell, guys? How come there's so many snails here? Ooh, they're alive. What the hell? Look, all of them are moving here. They're eating fish? Where they got this tiny baby fish from? Kind of creepy to see a bunch of snails lying around in one place. Guys, why do they need to stir the water? Is that to create oxygens for the fish? But wouldn't fish just get oxygens on the surface? I don't really understand. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Look, so many machines stirring the water. Finally finished this road. It is crazy long. And we're gonna go again into another bridge, I think. This road, I think it took us about an hour to finish. Almost an hour to walk. A nice sidewalk, flat, no bush, no trash, but just crazy long. It feels weird to walk among cars and machines for a long time without seeing any humans. Almost feel like I live in a world of machines. Feels like I'm on an alien planet. Look, they installed these pipes for the rainwaters to go in, I think deep inside the roots of the trees here on the sidewalk. Every single one of them has it. Look, there's one here. But wouldn't that be the perfect house, the perfect home for rats? Rats just crawl in and start living in there. But why this one sticking out so much? If you cut it on the ground level, the water can flow in, right? It's sticking out so much, only the rain can get in. Yeah, but that's pretty interesting. This is the first time I'm seeing this kind of setup here in China. Another bridge, but with another sidewalk, which is really good for us. It's safe. But I think I'm gonna take a rest on the stairs, even though it's so trashy here. I'm gonna sit down for a little bit, maybe 5-10 minutes. I'm feeling really weak today, and I have no idea why. Oh no, what kind of poop is this? Looks like there's some from lamb, from goat. Never mind, I'm not gonna sit down here. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty weak today. I'm not sure why. Is it because I don't usually walk in the morning? Or I just woke up too early and I didn't have enough sleep last night. We've been walking for 2 hours now and I'm just feeling a lot more tired than usual. Hello? What the hell here? I don't think you can walk here. So much bush here. And nah. This entrance, this exit here is abandoned. I hope there's a sidewalk. No, doesn't look like we have a sidewalk, but we do have a little space we can walk that is for the bikes. It's about 100 meters, not too long. So in the car here, it's not crazy fast as well because they're just coming out of the junctions. Is that the factory actually occupied the sidewalk here? It should be a sidewalk, but they somehow built another layer extending to it. I can't really tell from here, but you can. What is underneath? If it is true, shame on the factory here. Look, it says Zhongshan City. So we haven't actually left the city of Zhongshan. I hope we get out of the city of Zhongshan by today. I think before noon we can enter the outskirts of the next city. Look, you got parents and kids, and it says here, hands holding hands to build a beautiful home. Shoulder with shoulder, build a better future. Kind of implying you need to have a family, you need to have kids to have a great future. Which is true, but I don't think that's the only options you can go for. Plenty of people be living a great life and a great future without having kids. So, but this being China, of course, they're gonna promote it once they got the chance to do it, to kind of spreading the values into the society, into the people. Let's get some resupply for waters, huh? This is my favorite. Let's get a big one this time. Oh, let's get some kind of juice, huh? Orange juice?
刷一下，会员微信支付。
要带什么？
不需要，谢谢。
好嘞。
支付成功，金额17.50元。
好，谢谢。It does look like it's about to rain, huh? The weather forecast is gonna be accurate for once. What's this, $7 or $8? Let's give it a try. It says 100% orange juice. I don't think they're 100%. Ooh. It tastes legit. It actually tastes like 100% orange juice. It's not sweet, but it's quite watery, so I think they mix some water in it. But in China standard, this is pretty good.
In the next episode, we'll make it to a new city. Well, actually these two cities are very similar to each other. It doesn't really make a difference. But we did arrive at our internet cafe hotel. Spoiler alert, it is awesome. Remember to subscribe guys to follow the journey.